This morning, we got our second Halloween Horror Nights announcement for the year. Fallout, based on the Amazon Prime television series that's based on the popular video game series, is coming to Halloween Horror Nights this year in both the Hollywood and Orlando parks. There's quite a lot to discuss with this one. There was a lot of information that was released. John Murray did an interview with HHN talking about this maze. There's a lot of little cool details to dissect with this one. So the attraction will follow the events of the Amazon Prime TV series quite closely, actually. It will start off at Vault 33, where guests would meet Lucy from the show as she tries to escape that bloody massacre that beholds her vaults in the first episode of the show. From there, we're going to follow her journey pretty much as she went through it from season 1, going outside into the wasteland and encountering a bunch of different characters from the show, scavengers, raiders, rad roaches, as we encounter iconic locations from the show such as the Super Duper Mart, and with that characters such as the Ghoul or Maximus in his T60 armor, which is actually supposed to be really cool from what John Murray said about it in the article. So speaking on the Hollywood event, John Murray actually said that the T60 armor for the maze for Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood is actually supposed to be a full-size animatronic, and he claims that it's massive actually. That's one of the biggest effects that they've done at Halloween Horror Nights before. You know, these are ginormous characters that would require a massive animatronic, so it's pretty cool to see that they're actually going to be incorporating this into the maze. Pretty excited to see this myself. Speaking a little bit more on it, Murray did say that he's trying to incorporate a lot of the most gruesome aspects of the show. Key to that would be the bodies that Lucy first encounters when she steps out of the vault, letting you know that you're in the wasteland, letting you know what to expect really, which is pretty cool. One of my main issues with Fallout itself is that I personally don't think it's too much of a horror IP, but there is quite a lot of gruesome horror elements in there that they could recreate into a maze, and so that's pretty much what's going to take the center focus for them. And with that, Murray also said that both the Hollywood and the Orlando mazes are going to have their own unique character from the Fallout universe that's unique to each of the mazes. For the Hollywood maze, John Murray did confirm that this is going to be the Yogai Bear, which was in Fallout 76. I believe it's in the show as well too. I do see this being an animatronic as well too that comes at guests, which would be pretty cool to see. We haven't had official confirmation as of yet as to where this maze will be located, but if we're going based on the speculation map, based on the rumors that we've been hearing, this is going to be the maze that's located over on the UVE venue, which is what hosted A Quiet Place last year, or most recently the Star Trek Experience during FanFest nights. I would say this is actually a really good option for this kind of maze, especially if you went to FanFest nights this year and you saw what they were able to do with the facade of sorts. It definitely makes sense to have this in there. You could do the vault as the facade in there. I think that would fit quite nicely in there. And it's almost like a little soundstage, so there's a lot of room to kind of control a lot of different elements and stuff. And with this going from like interior to exterior scenes, I think it's a pretty good venue for it overall. Over in Orlando, we even got a little peek at some of the Fallout merchandise that's going to feature at the event this year. This is what the t-shirt actually looks like for this. Now, I would imagine that this is going to be similar to last year where we have preview merch and then we have actual merch once the event starts as well too. So I would imagine that this t-shirt is probably limited and not going to be the final form. So that's going to be all for this video today, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you excited to see Fallout coming to Halloween Horror Nights this year? I myself personally, I wasn't a big fan of the show. I'm not really a fan of the games either. I'm not much of a gamer myself, so I haven't really played any of the games. But let me know in the comments down below if you're excited to see Fallout come to Halloween Horror Nights this year. Please do subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot more Halloween Horror Nights content coming to you guys in the coming weeks. Announcement season is now stepping into full gear. Construction has been going on quite strong at Universal. We're doing construction updates once a week, so be on the lookout for those, guys. And yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.